Hold on and be ready, because what you are about to see will stun you. In this film, we explore the extraordinary life of Joe Pesci, who is currently 81, and highlight his incredible transformation throughout time. With each word and image we present, you will be amazed and inspired by the journey of one of Hollywood's most iconic figures. So stick with us through to the very end. If you only know Joe Pesci from his roles in classic films and his relentless energy on screen, be ready to be astounded as we look at his current look and how he has adapted while maintaining the charisma and grit that made him famous. Joe Pesci has long been regarded as a legend in the acting industry because of his powerful performances and the unadulterated, unforgettable presence that radiated on screen during his prime. His ability to command attention with every gesture and every syllable in films like Goodfellas and Casino during his peak left us in awe. His tough guy attitude and razor-sharp wit defined his career, and fans all around the world embraced his larger-than-life persona. However, time shapes even the most remarkable icons, and as Joe Pesci gets closer to 81, his appearance might surprise those who remember him as the fierce, unyielding titan of the film business. In his Pesci makeup, we politely and honestly examine his transformation in today's video, looking at how the actor has grown up while retaining the distinctive trait that makes him special. Age changes are inevitable, but Joe Pesci's story is particularly inspirational because of how he has handled them with grace and humor. Joe Pesci is a real-life illustration of how growing older does not diminish skill or personality. Rather, it adds depth and experience that only strengthens a person's legacy. Although some could contend that his once rugged visage has softened with age, every change is a reflection of life's experiences. When you look at these photos and learn about his recent life, you will realize that he is not the same person he was. Instead, Joe Pesci exhibits a new kind of authority and a level of maturity that many of us would find difficult to accept from someone who played frightful, explosive characters in the fast-paced world of organized crime films. As we walk you through this visual tour, you will notice subtle changes in his demeanor and style. Joe was well known as a child for his ferocious appearance, his rapid-fire speech, and the pure energy that infused everything he did. His eyes, however, now have a softness that comes from a lifetime of hardships, triumphs, and experiences. There is an undeniable wisdom in his eyes that tells the story of a man who has seen it all and is yet able to stand firm, even though his motions are more deliberate and his laughter is a little slower. Several of these photos, which show him in unguarded, carefree moments away from the fast-paced movie industry, truly capture the beauty in his aging. Instead of young perfection, it's a beauty derived from a life well lived, with memories, hurts, and laughs etched into every line of his face. For years, fans have wondered how someone as hardy and uncompromising as Joe Pesci would handle aging. As we reveal these striking images today and present viewpoints from those who know him the best, the reaction is surprisingly warm and favorable. Joe Pesci's transformation serves as proof that true strength does not wane with age, but rather grows more nuanced and important. A calm strength and a reflective look that inspires admiration rather than alarm have replaced the rough edge that formerly defined his big-screen roles. Some of the photos we're going to present depict the man behind the parts in quiet moments of introspection, a far cry from the explosive roles he once portrayed, revealing a depth that only time can reveal. Imagine scrolling through a collection of photos that demonstrate a remarkable change, from the young, gregarious celebrity known for his dominant on-screen character to the sage, experienced individual who now enjoys life's little pleasures. In addition to being a visual feast, these pictures serve as a powerful reminder to loyal fans that aging is a natural part of life and should be welcomed rather than feared. Time has only made Joe Pesci's character stronger, as evidenced by his current manner, which comprises an open, truthful expression and a confident smile. It provides a distinctive glimpse into the perseverance of a man who has remained true to his roots while adjusting to the inevitable changes of time. As you continue to observe, you will also hear from those who have worked with Joe and witnessed his progress directly. Friends and colleagues share their thoughts on how, despite the pressures of Hollywood, he has stayed loyal to himself. They describe him as a man who never lets the attraction of fame change who he is at his core, and who cherishes integrity, hard work, and a straightforward outlook on life. These first-person accounts lend the images a greater meaning, turning what may have been seen as a simple aesthetic change into a tale of perseverance, strength, and the beauty of genuineness. They act as a reminder that even well-known people struggle and that vulnerability can be strength. Now that he seems to have accepted his age with a courage that is both honorable and contagious, Joe Pesci is especially motivating. He would rather be open about his current self, flaws and all, than hide behind a facade or retreat from public life, as some may expect. His choice to be authentic and not try to be like his younger self has resonated with many individuals who see a reflection of their own struggles and victories. The assertion, "I have lived, I have grown, and I am still here, stronger than ever," is audacious. Apart from chronicling his physical transformation, these photographs offer visual proof that later life phases can be marked by unexpected grace and fortitude. The movie, which blends behind-the-scenes footage, red carpet appearances, and candid photos, tells the full story of Joe Pesci's development. Each carefully selected and placed image highlights a different aspect of his journey, which is as multifaceted as the guy. From the intensity of his early career to the reflective tranquility of his last years, these images remind us that time leaves its mark in ways that are both beautiful and real. They show that while bodily changes are inevitable, the spirit that made him a star lives on. Watching these situations unfold gives you a unique glimpse into the life of a man who never stops captivating us with more than his on-screen identities. In a culture that is often consumed with youth and perfection, Joe Pesci's story is a refreshing reminder that true beauty comes from inside. His narrative demonstrates that aging is a natural part of life and that every wrinkle and line is a representation of a lifetime filled with experiences, setbacks, and many triumphs. As the images and stories in this movie show, his transformation is not about losing the qualities that made him famous, but about acquiring new ones that only time can provide. A depth of character, an openness, and an honesty that is rare and remarkable. Thank you for taking part in this insightful analysis of Joe Pesci's life at age 81. I genuinely hope you have enjoyed learning about the world behind the news and have developed a new understanding of what it means to age well without losing your intelligence. What caught you off guard during Joe Pesci's transition, and how do you feel about his advice to age gracefully and authentically? Kindly take a moment to share your thoughts in the space provided for comments below. Your perceptive remarks help us all to appreciate the true beauty of life's various phases. Enjoy the video, and remember that sometimes a slight change in appearance can reveal the most profound story.